Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to the channel. Today, I have with me a very good friend of mine who is one of the very young pastors in the Nzema East area.
Yes.
And very up and coming pastor, Reverend. He's a reverend, not a pastor. He's Reverend Julius Kobna.
Yeah.
Julius Kobna. We are come to discuss the issue of dating. As a Christian, can you actually go into dating before marriage? So that's what you're going to discuss. Without wasting my time, I want to ask your opinion about dating before marriage as a Christian. Is that advisable?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Dating in our Christian fraternity, the terminology or the name has been changed. In this modern dispensation, it should have been courtship, because dating was borrowed in 1920, 1930.
Okay.
Yes, so this ideology behind dating has been polluted. It should have been courtship.
That's where the word was coined.
That's coined, exactly. So in our Christianity, fraternity, it should have been courtship. So courtship is allowed before marriage. Dating is just setting a date aside for you to study yourself, or for you to ask tangible questions to know your plans ahead into the relationship. So in a nutshell, I would say dating is just an interview, and the courtship is the job itself.
Okay, but see, there's one thing that bothers me nowadays. Marriages don't last at all. They just, young people marry, within the next moment they're getting divorced. That's one thing. And another thing, that you find a lot of these pretty looking girls, so very pretty, they're in the church, no one is going to propose to them. So what do you think might have been the cause? Either because of their character, or men are afraid to approach them? What do you think?
The last time I checked someone's lists, I saw a laptop. I saw things that is not supposed to be included. So
I mean, list
for marriage lists. Let me put it this way.
Okay.
So, and now the marriage itself, the kind of amount that goes into it is now putting a lot of men aside.
Okay.
And that ideology of called 50-50. No, we have been I don't know how I should term it. We are polluting that ideology or that mindset. So now the young guys see marriage as some kind of, I don't know how I should term it, and the kind of list and the kind of things they would take from the man is putting them off.
You see, if you look at ladies from the northern part of the country, it's very easy to marry them, because those from the northern part of the country, they don't request for any list.
See,
and when
to the detriment of that of self, they will have a lot of
they don't give you any list to bring. All you need to do, just go and pay your bride price. You are done. They don't give you any list. Sometimes people are cautioned. There was this comment made by one of these prophets in Ghana that people should be careful with Ashanti ladies, not to marry them, because they are trouble. But I don't know, the account ladies in more situations look like it is expensive to marry them. And sometimes if you are a young man that is very successful, it's like they come to siphon you. They come to see what they can get from you and go and give to their mother.
Exactly.
That's what they think.
Let me come in here. This ideology of the man will tell the lady that when you go a cow bar or a but skabali afabrifi.
That's what they always say.
So that kind of ideology will be in the lady's mind.
Okay.
So,
but the painful thing is that sometimes I pity the account marriages, the account men. Why? Because you see, it's more like when in their marriage they do much of the list. Much of the burden is upon them, financially, the burden is upon them. But then when they are married, they have to give birth to the children through. The burden lies on the man. But then that's a matrilineal inheritance
System of inheritance.
The woman has come into your life. All she's come to do is to come to grab something and take it back to the mother. So not only is she taking away your property, but your children as well, because the children go to her. So the man is left with nothing. So at times, the account way of marriage sometimes I'm a bit worried about. It's like the man has nothing. The lady come to you, the mother has polluted her mind that when she comes, she should bring something home. So when they come into marriage, what comes in their mind, what comes into their mind is property.
And if the woman is not God-fearing, they will end up frustrating the man. For the man to die before this age.
Yes.
And the property is jeopardy. So that, do you have an idea there? I'm here to know. So it's not easy.
But what do you think? A lot of young guys who are there and they are single in the church because the church setting is different.
Exactly.
They are single. The ladies are single. And they are afraid to. Do you think it's a fault of the men not approaching the ladies? Or you think that because the ladies are difficult, they reject men? That's why they remain single in the church.
The last time I checked, the women or the ladies in the church are telling the men, come and just propose, say something. It seems the men are having GOP on their mouth.
Beautiful ladies.
And in some age, at the point of some ladies' life, they want to go in for the specs, the one who have money, the one who is well to do both. And maybe they cannot find that in that church guy. So they will end up going into the world to pick. And it will end up broken out or something. So I will encourage the men that, man, shoot your shots before you realize you have a good woman. Because there's nothing like a God-fearing woman.
Yeah.
Sometimes the packaging, they will package themselves, brand themselves in such a way that the men will be scared to approach.
Okay. They look too expensive.
Seriously. So the men sometimes stay somewhere. And now most of these women you are talking about, because of this social media, the TikTok stuff, the kind of fake life most of them are living, the young man will be sitting somewhere observing from all sort of the TikTok page and stuff, the kind of things you will see, or the kind of choice of word from their mouth. And sometimes too, I'm not blaming the ladies actually, but it's just a caution or advice that the packaging, the choice of word, how they brand themselves, scare the men away. This TikTok things, they will just use nice pixel before you realize the woman is even in need of a husband. So, I mean, they should reduce things for the men to come. Yes.
Yeah, the fake life they live.
This
how they pattern themselves. And by the time I realize they've hit 30 plus, almost into 40, husband is not coming. And now they are frustrated. And at the time, they will now think that it's a witch somewhere who has bewitched them.
Meanwhile, the men were coming, they are 20, 25, rejecting here and there.
They will now start blaming a witch somewhere who has bewitched them not to be able to marry. And at the time that they will now be worrying pastors to be praying for them.
They've been coming. So
all too soon, this is where we shall draw the curtains to today's discussion. We shall be coming your way with a part 2 version. So do not forget to follow us and like for more content of this nature. We'll see you again with more videos of this nature. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.